Last time we talked about how to cultivate business relationships that move into clients. So this time I want to talk about how your social circle, and I'm looking at my notes, how your social circle influences your business success. So let's see. How who you hang with can make you money. I like that title better. How who you hang with can make you money. So the first thing is, and I found this to be true myself, is that who you hang with will also determine, can also determine other opportunities, other people who have opportunities available that you may never get in contact with on your own. You may never meet them on the street. You may never come across them, right? Who you hang with may know somebody that you don't know. They may be a gatekeeper for people or organizations or businesses that you don't know. I'm currently working with an organization now that I got connected with through a friendship because the friend introduced me to the CEO. All of us became cool for years. And then there was a position where she needed some help with organizing community events and board actions, right? So your opportunities, some of your future opportunities can come from who you are networking and who you are sitting around eating with today. So think about that. So if you're sitting around and eating and chumming it up with a negative Nancy, somebody who don't have nothing going from, don't want nothing. Sometimes people fall off. We don't cut people off because they fall off. But people who don't have nothing going, don't want nothing going, years later, that may impact your pockets. So your opportunities, your social circle, and I'm reading my notes, your social circle can be a powerful resource for future health. I think so. Because one of my friends said something yesterday that really just warmed my heart. It was a powerful, beautiful word that was spoken to me that really energized parts of my spirit. Imagine if I was hanging with a hater. I'm just saying, because haters hate. So that's number one. Your network can create future opportunities or present opportunities that you may never come in contact with. Number two, your circle can offer feedback and support. And on the other side, your circle can offer shaming, negative talk, and a loss of opportunity. So we went somewhere yesterday, and while we went to a place that had rides. I love a ride. I love getting on rides. And while we were on the ride, some people in line started fighting. I'll just say that. Now, what if you was with somebody and they start fighting and somebody see you with them and so on? Like, that's extreme, but not for the people who was hanging with the girl. They started fighting. On the other side, let's say you are starting a new business venture. You're expanding your business. You're adding another stream of income to your business. You're cleaning up your operations, right? One or all of the above. And you tell one of your friends or your network, or somebody in your network, and they say, you don't need to do that. That's happened to me. Why are you doing that? Or you're serious about doing that? All of which can knock you off course. What if your same network you hear, which I heard a lot more of this with my latest business venture. Well, I wouldn't say my latest, one of the business ventures in 2023. Man, I love that for you. Man, that's going to be good. That's beautiful. That's a great idea. So now you all energized. You either hang with people that's going to support you and be positive, or you just keep your dreams to yourself because it really can distract you. So number two, you can get feedback and support from your network that can engage and grow your business success. Something else, depending on who you hang with and how they influence you, is emotional support. So we talk a lot about business here, but something else that we don't bring up is our personal life. Who do you have cheerleading you? Who do you have saying, girl, leave him? Who do you have saying, well, for the ones that needs to be left, because we don't want to leave everybody. We don't want to just bash. But who do you have that says, oh, that's a great idea? Who do you have that says you need to take care of your health? You need to get an allergy test. I was thinking, this would be good for you. Your social circle can also create emotional support or emotional demise. I'm going to keep talking about both because sometimes we look at the good as being so far away. So what about the people you hanging with that's causing you to be more stressed? Like I told you, people in the line was fighting. It was so ghetto. It was so hood. It was so bad. It was so broke. It was so whatever. It was like, But anyway, what if, you got to deal with that. Even if you don't get into a fight, you got to deal with your friend fighting. Shit, I know many of my friends had to deal with me fighting. But I'm the only child. I go get into a brawl and come back and tell you I went. And you'll be like, girl, why you ain't call me? I'll call you from jail. That's a whole nother story. And I'm not even going to say that. I had a friend tell me years ago, he was like, I'm not too evolved to still get into a fight. I'm going to just sit that right there. Nobody wants all of that. However, I do believe that some people need to be dealt with accordingly. Don't share that. So your group can also create a large part of your emotional support. So keep that in mind. Look at my stuff down. My notes don't want to work. And then also your learning and your growth. Like, is your circle recommending books, podcasts, new gyms, new speakers? Like some of the people that I work with recommend new books, new opportunities. A lot of them don't gatekeep. Happy people, wealthy people do not gatekeep. I find that a lot more. Broke people, unhealed people, unhappy people gatekeep. I don't gatekeep either. You might have to write me a check, but if you're my social circle, absolutely not. If you're a client, absolutely not. I had a client tell me once, one reason I love working with you is you literally share everything. And I was like, everybody don't do that? They don't. But what's the point? Like, I want you to get on. If you work with me, if you're in my social circle, I want you to get on. Like, that's it. That's it. I don't want to be the only one with money. I want all of us to have money so that those opportunities that I would never get in contact with, those opportunities that I would never come across because I wouldn't meet that person, you might. I want you to attract a lot of people, even my clients. I want you to touch masses. That way, when I want to do another speaking opportunity, I can just go in front of your audience. I can't do that by gatekeeping. And then finally, this is probably the most important. Who you run with, your social circle, will also determine your reputation and your level of influence. I read a book years ago that said the most successful people are the people who can call on the most people for favors, for opportunities. Can you make a call right now and say, girl, I need to do this? Can you help me with that? Do you know anyone who can do this? How many people can you call? How many people know you as a stellar person, a financially savvy person, a person with great operations, a person who can attract multiple streams, a professional person, a healthy person, a well-spoken person, a person that they should work with? How many times are you getting referred when you're not in the room? And that's important to me because a large part of my business is actually referred when I'm not in the room. How many times are people talking about you, or you should work with your girl? Your reputation and your influence can also be hinged upon who your social circle is. Who you hanging with. I didn't stick out my Invisalign today, y'all, so don't judge me too much. But your social circle, excuse me. Your social circle can also develop your reputation. One, because going back to number 4, they might be recommending books, podcasts, checking you when you out of line. Girl, why is you doing that? Dude, what's up with that? And then that can help grow how people see you in the street, how people see you in the business world. If you have a social circle and I have one friend, she gets invited to everything. And I'm not talking about like clubs and bars. I'm talking about galas and stuff. I don't even be knowing it's going on, right? And we cool. And so she brings me in these rooms with her, right? And so that also can help your reputation and your level of influence. So when you're thinking about your friend circle, and this is why you hear a lot of times from people who have grown their income, who have amassed great wealth, everybody can't come. Because some people still want to be on the foolishness, the dumb stuff, the BS, whatever you want to call it, and they're going to mess up your money. They can mess up your whole thing, your whole movement. And some people are going to be solid and have been solid from day one. What you need to work on is learning the difference and understanding if you are the problem. So you don't get left behind when your other friend is making moves and things like that. So a recap. We talked about how your circle is messing with and can impact your money. How your circle can impact your money. Number one, they can create networking opportunities that you may never come in contact with. Number two, they create support. They can create a very supportive and nurturing environment that when you share your ideas, they are like, girl, that's amazing. That's amazing. You hear a lot of times about on social media, people having that friend. Even when I'm wrong, she support me. I ain't gonna lie. That's good too. Shoot. I mean, you need somebody to get you together, but if your only friend is the one that supports you through everything, that's better than the one that's hating. Number three, it can be your social circle can be a source of extreme support or extreme demise. So always keep that in mind. Number four, your circle can create a learning and growing environment by recommending books, podcasts, conferences, speakers, opportunities. And that can put you in a great position. So who you hang with can also grow your mentality. And you should be able to add to that too. And then number five, a great impact on your reputation and influence. I feel like that one should have been number one. Like, you can walk in more rooms because I'm your homegirl. You can call upon more favors because I'm your boy. Like, let's get that together. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Thank y'all for being with me, and I will talk to you later.